I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Good afternoon and welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. Headlines. President HH brags of delivering development amid complaints on the high cost of living. MUMBWA residents abandon their homes due to floods. Details coming through after this commercial.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chol. We're from Cho's Fitness Gym. We're a fully functional gym located along Twin Palm Road in Kablonga, right by Cheshire Homes Society of Zambia. So we have various classes that happen from Monday to Friday. We have aerobics, we have boot camp, we have step aerobics, we have spinning, we have kettlebell classes. They happen from 18 to 19 hours every day, and we are open from 06 until 20 hours. That's Monday to Friday. Then Saturdays 6 to 12. And then Sundays we are closed, and most public holidays we are open 6 to 12.
Camnet Stars Football Club, popularly known as the local national team, is inviting all skillfully gifted, talented and creative soccer players from across Zambia. Ages between 16 and 20 must come, train and join the club. The category of these gifted footballers have the chance to go and market their talent in Europe and USA through Camnet Stars Football Club, a team formed with a vision to produce quality international players. Please do not miss this brief open opportunity given to you. Camnet Stars Football Club could be your gateway to your international soccer career. Venue, Kablonga Boys Secondary School grounds. Date 12th December 2022 to 21st January 2023. Time 09 hours to 11 hours. Your time to shine is now.
And now the media news in detail. The National Child's Rights Forum, a loose alliance of civil society that advocates for children's rights in Zambia, remains concerned with the number of child marriages being recorded despite having the laws in place.
As the year draws to a close, a forum championing children's rights has commended government for passing into law the Children's Code Bill, describing it as a success in the enhancement of children's rights. Speaking at a briefing on behalf of the National Child Rights Forum, Florence Chilesha, who is also Lifeline Childline Zambia Executive Director, said the Children's Code Act is a progressive piece of legislation. If properly implemented, will address a wide range of concerns affecting children.
The forum applauds the government for making this great step and wish to employ it to not only end at ensuring that this law ends at enactment, as in the case of many other laws, but to ensure the implementation of this law is made reality to protect and develop and empower Zambian children.
In Media Network on Child Rights and Development, Executive Director Henry Kawe says Zambia has one of the highest rates of child marriages in the world, with approximately 31% of women between the ages of 20 and 24 being married off by the time they turned 18. Mr. Kawe says this robs children their right to enjoy their age.
Despite Zambia's high rates of child marriage, the practice has become less common in the past decade, with 29% of all young women aged 20 to 24 married before 18 years old and 5% before turning 15 in 2018, compared to 46 and 10% respectively in 1993. However, the progress recorded is not enough to eliminate child marriage by 2030 as set out in the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). If the progress observed over the past 10 years continues, 22% of all girls in Zambia will still be married in childhood at the end of this decade. And even if the rate of progress is doubled, 16% of all girls will still be child brides in Zambia in 2030.
Meanwhile, Family Development Initiatives says there is need to ensure that infrastructure being put up is in conformity with children with disabilities.
And people that are differently abled need to be given special attention. I think we have seen that the reason why we call them differently abled is because just because you have some form of disability does not mean that you are less than people that are healthy. But what stops people that are differently abled from achieving is ensuring that the facilities that are made available not only in accessing justice but everywhere take into consideration their plight. And so one of the things, and we might want to use this platform is to advocate that not only courts but all infrastructure actually takes into consideration access of people that are differently able.
Sharon Kalimbola, Camnet News, Lusaka.
President Hakainde Hichilema has bragged that his administration has performed better in the year 2022, but that more could have been done. President Hichilema believes that the United Party for National Development is on course towards addressing the high cost of living.
Zambia's Republican President Hakainde Hichilema, Tuesday 20th December 2022, held his last press conference for the year 2022 to uphold his commitment towards transparency and accountability. President Hichilema acknowledges that the year 2022 has been a combination of success and challenges.
So we committed to your views, receiving them. We welcome them. But remember, with the 5-year mandate, I think in the first 1 year, we've done pretty well. You can angle your own assessment. But for me, seated here, it's not enough. What we've done is not enough. I'm the first one to say we could do more. And we'll work to do more with yourselves.
The President had a message for every sector. And on topical issues, especially in the energy sector, the head of state says power utility firm ZESCO needs to be commercially viable.
ZESCO has to move to be commercially viable. Minister of Energy is looking at me. The last changes to some of these figures was around 205. Honestly, 205. How many years ago? How do you expect a business to survive again? Your own business. How do you expect, leave ZESCO alone, how do you expect to continue delivering electricity to your customers if you don't make the commercial adjustments that are necessary? The key for us now is to make the adjustments over a period of time, since they were not made for, we believe, political reasons. But we know that we will have the last laugh, because then ZESCO will be able to deliver, should be able to deliver efficiently to its customers.
While Zambians may argue, the President also indicated that the country is on the right track towards addressing the high cost of living.
Cost of living, issues around addressing this vigorously. We understand. We are with you. We're committed to ameliorating the issues around the cost of living. But the important thing is to know, to gauge, are we on the right track or not? The answer is we are. How do I know? How do I argue to you, the citizens? I argue because one of the issues that was going to basically crystallize whether we like it or not was...
And the President Hichilema says next year will be about unlocking the domestic economy by addressing government bureaucracy.
The President himself will spend more than 50% of his time on unlocking blockers to development. Simple as license issues, simple as permits, they may look. Reform around energy, so we can quickly attend to some breaches around them.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News.
Meanwhile, President Hakainde Hichilema has emphasized that journalists in Zambia should never be arrested for doing their work. President Hichilema has since instructed Home Affairs Minister Jack Mwimbu to protect journalists from harassments.
Media have sent a message to the Minister of Home Affairs. Media and journalists should be free to conduct their professional work. I've sent a message loud and clear. No journalist should be arrested in the line of duty because they're acting as journalists. No. Back to television. It's up to you, the media, to deliver factual information. It's up to you. If you break other laws, that's a different issue. But no one should get arrested because you are conducting your professional work in the line of duty, so others would say. You shouldn't be in harm's way when you are in the line of duty. It's as simple as that. So, that's my 2023 commitment to you.
Houses which are built along the Chubila stream in MUMBWA district of Central Province have been affected by the water coming from upstream due to the heavy downpour experienced last night.
Several houses which are built closer to the Chubila stream of Mnengo area in MUMBWA district of Central Province have been submerged following a heavy downpour experienced in the last 24 hours. MUMBWA district administrative officer Dr. Smasikunawa says the New Dawn administration will not be held accountable for the lawlessness of its people.
Anyone who has built within 50 meters to vacate, and as government will not tolerate anyone building in an area, a waterlogged area. We had a similar problem in 2020 where water was overflowing over the tarmac, and we are asking all those who are built in the water area to leave right away. As government will not tolerate any structure, we have to demolish, because the 50 meters is supposed to be a breather for the river. And if you build the structure in the area of the water, you disrupt the flow, and this water disturbs houses.
Mildred Chompo, a concerned MUMBWA resident and the area ward councillor, have charged that despite several warnings given, the occupants did not vacate their houses and paid a deaf ear to the call.
Serious measure to force everyone to leave the lowlands because they'll keep on asking for relief food and alternative measures after such a situation. Because these people, I don't know what I can say, because they were told to shift. Everyone was told to shift. They were even given alternative plots. That is 2 years ago. So now for this situation, this person just needs to find his own way out.
I'm not very happy with this situation because we advised the owner of that house and we gave them the plots to shift from this area. It's a very dangerous area. As you can see, water is here, and very soon, despite of today we have seen it in the daylight. If it was night, we would have found someone to. No one was supposed to be found himself there. But unfortunately, this is a sudden issue where we have been advising our people not to build near the waterways.
Meanwhile, affected families talked to have learned a lesson the hard way.
Manje tapunza lesson kai hapa manje sikufika nkalamu kwa hapa manje mwametingela na mteni wale nishizanka continue so chape chasala hapa manje shilikumwalira chape so hapa lyamenelero kuda kubwelera futi njani kuchoka chape.
So muzafuna kotandizo ili onse, or maybe since some of the things have been rescued, you are set to start renting a new apartment.
Muzafuna kotandizo ili onse
kunkani ya
mwa kunkani ya kuti mtatokea hapa bendo sakira kwina kaya hapa so maunga onse angena umanzi mara shachani vonse vombimba bangena umanzi kuliba pamenje tekera kuti nzaenda kukata nyumba ya mtu.
Matthias Chewe, Camnet News, MUMBWA.
That news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. President HH brags of delivering development amid complaints on the high cost of living. MUMBWA residents abandoned their homes due to floods. Thank you for watching. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Good afternoon.